I want to go over to this clip here, and we're gonna do an analysis on this clip
He was even sporting the poker
Cool.
brat
because I think that this is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen from Phil Hellmuth.
clothing line, which I think that's. I don't know
So
if
he's
you
got
can
the
still
5
get
8 of
one of those
diamonds.
shirts.
He's got the 5-2 offsuit.
No
But,
raise.
this was
So he
one of
just
the
checks.
heats, and J.C. Tran dominated this Premier League. But here, heads up against Hellmuth.
So
he
Phil's probably
actually got a
putting
bit
him on
owned in
some
this
junk
hand,
ass
or
hand.
at least if you
He
ask
checks
Phil.
it
Check.
over.
15,000.
Now Phil bets 15 into 30, right? Half pot. And I think Phil did this because of the number one, he believes that he's got the best hand right here. Number two, he's got the 2 clubs going, but I definitely don't think that he's putting JC on a ace. You know what I mean? So I think Phil feels like he's got the best hand, given the fact that he didn't raise pre-flop or do anything. It kind of seemed like he was weak already, right? So Phil bets 15.
And I think Hellmuth had just limped the butt in this hand, but the blinds were quite
Raised
big.
to 30,000. Cool.
And wow, by the way, on the quickness of that call. But he raises to 30,000, repping like he's got an ace, right? But Phil does not believe it, not one bit. Snap calls that shit.
I love the Hellmuth snap call.
And here comes the king, all
He
right?
does have a good presence at the table, right? I mean, with his, the freeze thing and
Yeah, he's sometimes
So he's got
he's like a little
90,000 in
bit
the
loose
pot.
and he's like up and out of his seat,
35,000.
a little unfocused.
Cool.
But when he's in the zone like he is now,
And I'm telling you, the quickness of that call is just, I mean, that's just so nasty. But anyways. So the king comes. And this is a reputable spot for JC. You know what I mean? But he puts in 35,000, and that's not enough. Phil's not believing that he's even got that king. He does not believe that he has that ace or that king. Because this is my guy's instinct. My guy's instinct is telling him, this guy's full of shit. He doesn't have shit. Club.
he really is consistent.
he's done that. He's snap called again on the turn. Is that fairly automatic for you in a heads-up match? I guess.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, JC did raise the flop and then bet the turn, and then, this is.
Now, you do have to wonder to yourself, if you put yourself in Phil's shoes, I feel like this guy doesn't have shit. But what if he did? What if he's got 2 clubs? But no. No, fuck that. Because he would have done something pre-flop. He would have done something with 2 clubs. He would have raised. He would have done some shit. That's the type of player this guy is. He would have raised. He would have done something to indicate that he had some type of hand. But he didn't do that. So fuck that. He doesn't have 2 clubs. You know what? Fuck it. If he hit a 2, he hit a 2.
It's a really tough call on this river because you don't really beat.
But why would he have a 2? You know? But he might just have a 2. He might have some weird draw hand. But, like, the thing is like, this is just some crazy shit right here. Like, no matter what way you look at this, this is just a pure instinct, pure read. A solver would not tell you to do this.
Beat all that much.
And the club gets there.
Yeah, so even if he was bluffing with a flush draw,
All in.
Wow.
He's gone for the all-in.
This is a tough call. Because you just beat like an airball, like he just has to have done it with just a 5-6 or 5-7 or 5 deuce, maybe. That's.
I think there was also the added pressure. JC had won a heat. He
And they're
didn't need
absolutely
points
right.
as much as Phil did. You know, there was extra
This is a
5
pure
points
bluff
there for
catch.
first.
This is tough by any means. It's a real tough goal. 'Cause you just don't beat anything at the minute. Just beat a raw bluff. It's always a tough goal. When
This
you
is
don't,
a
you just beat
pure
raw bluff.
bluff catch. And this fucking guy feels it in
Isn't there
his
always in
heart.
poker this fine line between the hero
feels
calls
it in
and the
his
calling
heart.
stations?
Yeah,
This guy's bullshit.
Yeah, well, Phil's definitely not a calling station.
Yeah.
He likes to fold too much, if anything. So it's nice to see him finally make a huge call.
I'm sure JC knows that. He's considered a great guy to bluff in general, Phil
Yeah,
Hellmuth.
he is. He is. But he always says eventually you'll bluff them all off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to milk this once he gets it right.
I'm still surprised that he called. Still don't believe he did.
Call.
Call.
This is
See,
why you're Phil Hellmuth. I got nothing. Just a deuce.
I got an 8.
I'm telling you,
130,000.
I think I put 100 on
I'm
there.
telling you right now, there's nobody else, no other professional, that would have played that hand like that. There's other professionals that would have bluffed like JC did, but there is no other professional put in that situation would have thought about that and said, you know what, I think this guy's full of shit. Call. I don't believe it. I don't believe there's anybody else. But that's just an amazing hand played by the great Phil Hellmuth.